John Ashworth wrote one of his strange tales about a man known as Wilkins. Wilkins' full name was James Wilkinson. He was a weaver and later a shopkeeper and pawnbroker, and he lived in an area of Rochdale called Vicar's Moss on Milnrow Road at the top end of Drake Street. A newspaper from 1843 reports how Wilkins was once charged for having in use a pair of imperfect scales, for which he was fined 40 shillings. 4 out of Wilkins' 7 children died in infancy, and Wilkins' wife Jane died when she was 48. Wilkins thought reading the Old or the New Testament was a waste of time, but when he did so it led to his conversion. When he read the New Testament, he wished he'd done so 30 years earlier, and said if he had done, he'd have been a different man. His neighbour, Michael Todd, promised to read and pray with Wilkins 50 times a day if he wanted him to. Wilkins cried tears of anguish over his sins, but they turned to tears of joy as he praised God. Wilkins developed a heart problem, and at his request, John Ashworth was with him when he died. Wilkins also wanted his last words to be, "Blessed Jesus." When he died in September 1856, with John Ashworth by his side, 64-year-old Wilkins said in a faint whisper, "Blessed Jesus, blessed Jesus." John Ashworth's strange tale about Wilkins was first published in 1863. In it, he described how Wilkins had been saved by the skin of his teeth because he'd come to faith so late on in life.